Hello, it's Northwest Trains, and today's unboxing is this lovely Bachmann Pannier tank. It's British Rail, black with light crest, and it's the sound fitted model. So we've not had that out of the box yet. This is exactly how I've purchased it. Usual cube packaging. What I've noticed though is it's very tight, this particular one. Just see if so you can see how tight that is straight away getting out the box. There we go. Right, usual stuff as always. We got our Bachmann Collectors Club leaflet, owner's information, usually a guarantee, so that's all the detailing that comes with the loco by the looks of it. If you want to take a look. So we've got a firebox glow again as well, another nice little feature, as well as adding extra couplers, so on. Lubrication, always important. And I suppose if you wanted to remove the decoder or add a decoder, nice little booklet, nice and simple. That's our information sheet for our sounds, so if you want to pause that and take a look, you can do. I'll go through a few of them later. So just put that to one side. Now, looking up info on this particular type of loco, this loco was would have been scrapped. There was only 2 that survived. There was 210 built in total. And unfortunately they came at a time at the end of the Great Western, so most of them were built during British Rail period, so they had a relatively short life, because I think what the purpose they were built for, they started introducing diesels then, so I think some of them had less than 10 years worth of working life. There's only 2 preserved, I think I said before, and they were retired in the late 50s, I think. I suppose some might have made it to the 60s. They were basically used for shunting and banking duties, and I think they were actually the last loco produced for the Great Western Railway, and it was only the first 10 of these that was produced for them. So I was surprised when they were used for shunting and banking duties. So I thought they look like a nice powerful looking loco. Wouldn't they have been used for hauling freight or passenger trains on branch lines? But I suppose they might have been, but that's the information I've read anyway. But anyway, let's have a look at the detail there, and that's stunning inside. So the firebox glow will certainly highlight some of the details in there. It's quite a weighty model as well, especially compared to the Midland tank engine I had last time that we reviewed, but it's still a beautiful model. Without adding any of the extra detail, it's pretty good as it is, isn't it? I think it's all plastic, pretty much, yeah, but there is a lot of weight in it. So you can see the detail inside there. I think that's very nice, come out very nice, that model. So we've even got all these little details here. Sprung buffers, but I suppose we'd expect that anyway. Be a shock if we didn't have them. The nice railings. Lovely looking model. So let's see if she performs as well as she looks. So I'm going to put her on the layout here, and just knocked the camera. Let's just take a look at how she does. Right, we have our Pannier tank on the track now. So let's just see now what the sound's like. So number 1. And on our sound function sheet, number 2 is brake, but I don't think that'll be working unless we're connecting up to something or slowing down. Number 3, cylinder drain cocks. Number 4, we have our high tone whistle. That sounds quite good. And then we've got different options of the loco running with a normal load, a heavy load. And then number 6 is open firebox door, which turns the firebox clicker on, I presume. So number 6 again, close the fire door, which then gets rid of the fire flicker. So I'm going to leave it on for now. Number 7 is the injectors. Number 8 is whistle low tone. And then we've got various other ones. We've got number 10, shoveling coal. We've got 9, which is a flange squeal. We'll see that at some point on the layout. We've got handbrake, water tank filling, coupling, uncoupling, safety valve, guard's whistle, driver's response, and so on. Don't want to go through them all. You could probably pause it early on in the video and see what different options the loco has. So let's just try it in reverse now, reasonably slow speed. I'm going to set it to 2 on my Gauge Master Prodigy controller. Let's see how she does on the crawl. That's not bad, is it? Right, let's bring it back. Yeah, I thought it's a bit cruel to start her forwards because, as you might know from an earlier video, this joint here isn't great and it still needs sorting out. That's a job I've got to do at some point. Oh, she has cut out, I wonder if that was my fault. Probably was. Here we go. Let's see how she does over this joint anyway. It isn't great, to be honest, on small locos now. I thought it would cut out. But it's a bit unfair to judge that loco on there. Okay, I'll bring it back, slightly higher speed. Set it up to 3 now, see if she can get over that track now. Just about, yeah. So that track, it started off with a bit of a gap between the rails. Now it's actually gone to the point where the track on the right hand side of the point is actually, the rails are actually gone lower than the point, so it's like a step up, which is a pain. What I'll do is I'll put her on the main line now and we'll test her on the express points, because apart from the obvious problems with the express points, they're clean and the track joints aren't too bad. So let's see how she does on them. Right, let's see how she does on the main line. Okay, fire her up. And she's in reverse, so we're going over the first express point now. This is speed step number 3 as well, by the way. No. It does not like those points at all. So I'll leave the sound off for now, just so you can hear me. Right, so let's try forwards now. So I'll go speed step 3 again over the express points. Now the Dapol Mogul managed this in the Midland Railway Tank and the Fairbairn mostly done okay, but no, not very good on them at all really. I've done that one alright though. I think I did mention I've cleaned all these to make sure it was a fair test. So let's go up to speed step 4 now with the sound on. And let's see how she does now. No. Still doesn't like that. Let's just try once more. So it's speed step 4, so I would expect it to get across there. Well, she made it that time. She has got to have a good running in as well. I have given her a couple of laps around the upper level, front, forwards and reverse, but she might need a bit more. So again, speed step 4 now. Let's see how she does here. Yeah, she managed it those 2 times. So yeah, it might just be a case of she needs to wear in a bit. So we're going to get some rolling stock out now, and we'll see her pulling some heritage passenger trains as well as her demonstration freight train. We'll see how much power she has in her, because she is quite a heavy loco for the size of her. So I do expect her to pull a fair amount of weight. So we'll get her running then, we'll find out. Just want to also show that she picks up power from each wheel. So I am quite surprised at the stalls and the points. She does stall on the pico points as well, which doesn't normally happen. Even with my little 040 engines, they don't seem to stall on them. But we'll see how she goes. But just to let you know, I mean, I'm not an expert on the pickups either. Do they look right? I think they look okay, but again, we'll see how she does on the running session. But overall, she does struggle on points a little bit, Insul Frog points, just to be clear, and the Hornby Express points, this loco doesn't like at all. So I'll get back to the running session, and like I say again, let me know in the comments what you think. I just wanted to quickly take a look at the detail of the inside of the cab before we do a running session. As you can see there, it's very nice, well lit indeed. Just take a look at the back. Having that detail looks stunning, the glazing looks alright as well. So what I'll do now is, if I can, I'll just take the flash off. So you can see the fire flicker's more effective there, but you can't see the detail as much. But I still think having it shows off the effect really nicely. So yeah, we're going to give it a good running session now, see how it is. Right, as you can see, she can handle a 6-coach train perfectly alright. She's running a bit better now as well on the pico points. We'll just see what she's like on the Hornby set track points. Yeah, no problems there. So yeah, she is quite a powerful loco. I wouldn't expect her to pull more than that, certainly on my heritage line anyway. Well, I suspect she'd easily be able to pull 8 coaches on level track. Right, that concludes our running session and unboxing for this Loco. She runs a lot better now than when I first started her. She's still a bit hesitant over certain points on the layout, and she doesn't run well over express points, as you saw earlier. So again, I'm still thinking more and more now whether I should get rid of them or not. Wish I never used them in the first place, to be honest, but it's all part of learning. So hopefully if you see this video and you were planning on using set track because it's easier, it does start off like that, but certain engines that you buy don't like them at all. So but yeah, it seems to manage the Hornby set track points fine, and the Pico point down the other end of the Heritage line, I do need to look at that. It does run a lot better over it, but not perfectly, and sometimes when the sound cuts out on these Locos and the lights and so on, it cuts out altogether. You've got to reset it all to get it going again, which is a bit of a pain. So the other alternative is to fit a stay alive unit, but that's probably a lot of money, and you'd have to get someone to do it if you can't do it yourself, like me. So, but yeah, overall it's a lovely Loco. I'd say value for money though, this one is slightly better. I think this was 214, I think 15. This was 204. So I'd say overall I think I prefer the Midlands Rally 044 Loco, and we haven't got it on the layout at the moment, but the Dapol Mogul that I reviewed a few months ago, that's a really stunning model. But yeah, it's I'm happy with it, or reasonably happy with it, and I'm sure it'll get better as my track lane skills get better. So thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for the next video.